But last year, government told us that who is supposed to pay for the free water and the free electricity that they gave us? We, the citizens, have to pay for it. And so last year, we paid for that. So if the IMF have given us money for these relief packages, and we, the citizens, have been charged and paid for it, then what was the IMF money used for?
So you're saying the $560 million, what did we use for? That's the question.
What did they use it for?
And is that what you want the OSP to?
So we want the OSP to investigate and tell us how those monies were disbursed. Because the World Bank cannot give us money for our COVID policies and packages. Then government will later turn around to tell us to pay back. So after we've paid back, what happens to the money from the World Bank?
What are the specific things you're expecting him to do?
So what we are asking the Special Prosecutor to do is to investigate this purely from the Finance Minister's perspective, because the Finance Ministry that took delivery of these monies. So the $560 million from the World Bank, the $1 billion from the IMF, the over $200 million they took from the Heritage Fund. We want the Special Prosecutor to investigate the disbursement of these monies and go into what we call the value for money audits and see whether we can justify the application of these funds. That's all. And this is not purely an ASEPA initiative. The diplomatic community, our development partners, and our donor community are purely interested in these things, because you can't give money to a government and not know what the money was used for. So we want some form of transparency, some form of accountability, especially in this free water, free electricity, which government asks us to pay back.
But you've petitioned the OSP. I mean, has he received a copy of the petition? What has been his response or reaction to you? Yes,
the OSP has received the petition, and they said they are going to write back to us. And so we are going to wait patiently till they respond. Apart from this petition, we've also reminded the Special Prosecutor of the Frontiers Health Services contract at the airport, which we have asked the OSP to investigate. They wrote to us in October last year that they started investigation on it. So we want the Special Prosecutor to also provide an update on the Frontiers Health Services contract at the airport. We want to know exactly what that contract entails, with the value for money audit, to strip the corporate veil and see who are the beneficial owners of this contract. I see. Now,
for me, you've petitioned the OSP, and I want to know what is your suspicion that the COVID money may have been misapplied? Is that your suspicion or what?
Yes, not just misapplied, but also there's been allegations of, substantive breaches in terms of procurement. The procurement of PPEs. How was it done? Was it done through a transparent manner? Was there value for money? The procurement of food. We've seen the costs that we're told that government incurred in the distribution of food. Now, what is the value for money audit on that? How transparent was that processes? Did we get value for money? Then also the procurement of vaccines. $130 million given to us for the procurement of vaccines. What is the process? Was the vaccines procured through the public procurement laws in accordance with the laws of this country?
Parliament has already proved that. I mean, the Sputnik V vaccine.
Yes, but
you want a holistic investigation.
We want a holistic
into all the procurement.
Yes, we want a holistic investigation specifically into the $130 million that the World Bank gave us to procure the vaccines. So how were those monies applied in the procurement of those vaccines? Were the laws followed? Did we get value for money? Is that expenditure justified? Why has government received all these monies and still broke?
Thank you for watching. Subscribe and click the bell icon and get notified every time we share something interesting. We would love to have you on there.
Super Hits Radio. Joy 99.7.